hello everybody. You know what, I have a unique story, I believe. And a lot of people here have met me maybe for the first time today, and they always ask me, what is your connection to Life Source and Donate Life? And so I appreciate the opportunity to practice my story here with everybody. And I'm really nervous, and I'm just trying to breathe and just really be brave and courageous here. And the reason I'm here, and my name is Rachel Loeslie, thank you for telling everyone that, I'll say it again, but I have to be very brave and courageous, and I learned that from my brother Mark, who was in a ATV accident with himself, because he's very accident prone, I like to say, and he really was. But he was out with friends on an annual trip, driving a friend's ATV like a bat out of hell, like he would like to do, living life to the fullest. But my brother Mark taught me how to be brave and courageous, and not by telling me what to do. That's the way he lived his life. So I'm neither a donor family or a recipient family. So my story is basically me taking examples that he gave me in his life. He was a farmer, so he knew all about planting seeds and growing new things and creating life. And he was a fireman, so he knew about saving lives and saving people's homes from fire. And so he wasn't actually able to be an organ donor, which main reason was he didn't have it indicated on his license. So as a family, we had to make a lot of decisions that we weren't prepared to make when he was suddenly in an accident at the age of 37. He was a very important person in our life, but we had to decide to take him off life support, and then two, would he be an organ donor? So we had definitely wanted that to happen, and I don't really know all the details either with my sister-in-law missing a call from Life Source, and when she did get the call, she just really wasn't prepared to continue with having him be a donor. So, you know, my brother wasn't actually able to save lives with his organs, but since he taught me how to be brave and courageous, I'm here telling the story of how important it is to check the box on your license and tell people, or that you would like to be a donor, indicating that. But most importantly, to tell your family. We all knew him well enough that, as a fireman, he did save many lives and many personal belongings for people, to be that brave and that courageous to do that. And he loved being a fireman. So of course, knowing our brother the way we did, we all knew he would want to save lives with his organs. So through his story and my ability to share it, and as nervous as I am telling it, it's just because I just miss him so much, so I get a little emotional. But I was already a donor before he died, but the thing that changed for me was I told my family, I said, I am an organ donor, and I just wanted you guys to know that. So if you're ever faced with, something happening to me, you would know my wishes, and then that would just be one thing that would be a little easier. And my dad said, well, what if I don't want you to be an organ donor? I said, well, when I get it, Dad, I realized you want me to live for a long time, and I plan to do that. And I plan to, let you go first, so you don't have to deal with one of your other children going before you, because that wasn't the natural progression of things. So he said, okay, I guess as long as you plan to live long, and it's for people who really need these organs and you can't use them, then I guess I'd be okay with it. So I'm glad that you told me that. And so that's the difference I'm making within my own family and with my friends. Just telling them, if you decide to be a donor, let your family know. That's really the key message that I like to share with people, and talking with all your family members, so they definitely have a good idea of what that means and they can prepare for that. So through my brother's story, I hope to partner with him and helping other people decide to be a donor, and really talk to their family. And that's how him and I can make a difference. And I say that because we were always very like-minded, and we partnered a lot in our family. So this is the way that I can still partner with him, by sharing that story and that love that we have for each other as siblings. So thank you for listening. And